Hey Puppy Trades! In this video, we're going to do Elliott Wave of Gamestop and AMC. But first, we're going to talk about basketball for a little bit. I said something really important. I said they can change the script, which is why I don't gamble on sports. They had a plane crash in Brazil before the Super Bowl the day Love Hurts came out, which is where the Eagles opened and Love played Hurts. Patrick Mahomes wore eagle green suit. The idea is that we are busting the script. So I had the Knicks winning the finals, and I said right now the script is that the Knicks will play the Timberwolves and the series goes 7 games. If Knicks win, then we are looking at the next 9/11 happening in 2025. Hurricane season could wipe out the East Coast, Tower 1. Then earthquakes and tsunamis could wipe out the West Coast. And so I was referencing a really good decoder. I said, my favorite decoder is great at forecasting hurricanes, tornadoes, and earthquakes. He expects the Knicks to play the Timberwolves in the NBA Finals and for the series to go 7 games. I don't gamble. The Twin Towers versus the Twin Cities. Comey Post 8647 days after 9/11 on a beach. So 2025 NBA Finals all set. Year of reverse. Twin Towers versus Twin Cities. New York versus Minnesota. Knicks win Game 7 on 6/22. Knicks. ABC equals 123. 123, 111. New York Knickerbockers. 123, 111. Minnesota Timberwolves. 111 New York. 110 Madison Square Garden. 110 New York Knicks. Years long decode ends. So that's the script for the Knicks. The Knicks have a pretty good script, but I said something really important. They can change the script, which is why I don't gamble on sports. And we have to look at the possibility that they change the script. Yesterday we had the sacrifice of Jim Irsay, the Colts owner from Indianapolis, the same city the Pacers play in, I believe. Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay dies at the age of 65 on the same day the Indiana Pacers begin their Eastern Conference Finals matchup with the New York Knicks. Another blood ritual. A lot of people got into this. Even if it was as a joke, they were talking about the playoff sacrifices. So, Jim Irsay in the Pacers locker room getting sacrificed before the game started. Pacers 100% sacrificed Jim Irsay for this win. Jim Irsay died as a sacrificial lamb for the Pacers. Wow. If I am tracking this correctly, this was the final post of Jim Irsay's life. Just too sad. And the Pacers go out there and put together one of the most dramatic wins in the history of their franchise. That magical game-tying Halliburton shot really makes you wonder. So, did they change the script? We're going to go over that in this video. So, I don't bet on sports, but I do bet on cryptocurrencies. And so Jim Irsay's last post was good luck to Herb. Good luck to Herb is a triple gematria anagram with Ripple the Bull. And we also see Jim Irsay collected Allen Ginsberg's poem Howl, which is an anagram with XRP will replace Swift. And he's the Indianapolis Colts owner. That was an anagram. A 6-cipher anagram with XRP is the upgrade version of Bitcoin. So I've talked about how Bitcoin and Ripple especially are really bullish. This is what Ripple looks like from an Elliott Wave perspective. I featured it in my video yesterday, but just to go over it again, we see that Ripple formed a wave 1 and a wave 2, and then from this low 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a large wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2. Now it's riding this trend line right here. The length of wave 1, placed at the wave 2 low, gives a wave 3 target of 4.61. So I'm looking for Ripple to go dramatically higher up to the 4.6 range. On the all-time chart, I'm looking for Ripple to go all the way to the median of this Andrews pitchfork found by taking the length of wave 1, or starting at the beginning of wave 1, placing it at the wave 2 low. We've already seen some really nice reactions, and we can see Ripple is heading towards the median of this Andrews pitchfork right now. So Jim Irsay's sacrifice is one of many sacrifices that we've seen for Ripple. We're going to go over AMC and GameStop's Elliott wave in this video. I've talked about AMC and the game stopping. Trader Girl Q was expecting AMC and GameStop to rally pretty heavily this week. She posted about how exactly a year ago, Robert Kennedy Jr. posted about the ape empire and the retail investors. Robert Kennedy Jr. posts apes strong together May 21st, 2024. Time to rise up apes. And so she posted a lot more about this. But she was looking for GameStop and AMC to begin a pretty significant rally. And so I've talked about these QAnon members making really interesting predictions and why they shouldn't be ignored. I famously have talked about this Asheville prediction where this guy predicted the Biltmore estate in Asheville to be flooded out before it happened. We might not be able to find this post. He or she may have deleted it. But anyway, the Rubber Duck 79 post about Asheville, North Carolina. That post seems to have been deleted. But anyway, he predicted that the Biltmore estate in Asheville would be flooded out before that became official news. Trader Girl Q was looking for a dramatic rally for GameStop and AMC this week. We're going to go over the Elliott wave of GameStop and AMC. Let's look at my most recent post on the matter. I said, Joe Biden, AMC has a lot to do with geopolitics. Joe Biden is clearly wearing a mask in this picture. And now we've got his Gleason score 9 cancer diagnosis and Donald Trump ramping up the president autopin discourse. Like this post if you think we'll see AMC reach 20 before the Epstein list. And of course you can clearly see that Joe Biden is wearing a mask in this picture. He has a large square by his ear. He's wearing a mask. So we have to think about, what does that mean? What does this mean? It's just interesting. GameStop is moving with it. GameStop and AMC rallying this summer would fit in with a lot of my conspiracy theories about the Apocalypse movie playing out this summer. 7,000 trimmers along the Cascadia subduction zone in May. Monster hurricanes being programmed. So we're going to have quite the hurricane season this summer. And we're trying to figure out where those hurricanes are going to land. So right now it looks like New Orleans has been programmed for a major hurricane. It looks like the East Coast, the Northeast Coast, has been programmed for a major hurricane. Possibly New Jersey, possibly New York. We had the water event with the Mexican Navy ship, which was an anagram with order out of chaos, striking the Brooklyn Bridge, appearing to be comms for the Golden Gate Bridge to collapse. We look at AMC right now. It forms a wave 1, and I measured the time fibs from the beginning of wave 1 to the end of wave 1. We've got this 13 time fib right here at this low. This could be signaling we're in a new bullish phase for AMC until October of 2025. This is the length of wave 1, placed at the wave 2 low, giving a wave 3 target of 12. That's plenty for now. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 up to 12. That's plenty of predicting for now. The stop loss would be 2.45 to 2.53. That would be the stop loss. The length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low gives a wave 3 target of 12. Could it move with GameStop? GameStop looks like the leader. 1, 2, 1, 2. I perfectly predicted wave 3 of wave 3 that sent GameStop soaring in the after hours / pre-market session. We're going to see from this low, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. Wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2. And then from this low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 of wave 3 is set to take GameStop up to 45.